Hi, I'm Larie, and welcome to your TRX and mini band lower body glute focused workout. What you're going to need today is a mini band and a suspension trainer. Go ahead and set your suspension trainer or TRX to a mid-length position. For your mini band resistance, I'm recommending a light to medium resistance for this workout because it will be on your thighs the entire workout. And lastly, you will need a mat and probably something around for hydration as well. Here's today's format. We have trisets, so we have 3 exercises at a time. Every triset we will perform 2 times. The first round we will perform 60 seconds each, so that is 3 minutes of total work time. After that 3 minutes is up, we'll have 15 seconds to recover before we repeat that same triset, but we're going to cut the time in half to only 30 seconds per exercise, so that'll be 90 seconds of work. We're cutting the time in half because our muscles are going to be pretty fatigued at that point. So I really want you to push through. Every exercise is timed today, so you and I do not have to go at the same speed, same tempo. I want you to find a speed and tempo that feels challenging for you while maintaining really great form. There is no jumping in today's workout. It's all about working those muscles. Again, your glutes are going to be the star of the show, but we will be hitting quads, hamstrings, and calves as well. I will be giving cues throughout. Be on the lookout for the demo for the upcoming exercise. Once you hear that ding, we're moving on, and grab all your stuff, y'all. Let's get to work. Go ahead, place your mini band right above the knees. Once you have your mini band in place, try to keep tension on the band throughout. So that's not going to do much right here, not feeling much. I really want you to be pressing into that band. Don't lose the tension throughout. Now, if you do find that your band slides up on you, not a big deal. Just pause the workout or just fix it and then join me when you're ready. Our first exercise are slow controlled squats. So grab a hold of your TRX handles. You can use these handles as much or as little as you want. Maintain a wide stance, slight external rotation of the hips. So heels in, toes out, very slight. And then I want you to take it down for a count of 3, 2, 1. Press into the band while you go down, and then take it up for 3, 2, 1. I want you to make the connection to your glute and feel your glute drive you up. Don't lock out at the top, so we're going to keep constant tension on the glutes throughout. This begins your workout. We have slow squats in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Tension on the band. Take it down for 3, 2, 1, and pause. Connect to the glutes. Go up for 3, 2, don't lock out. Go down for 3, 2, 1, and pause. Bring it up for 3, 2, 1. Everyone's depth of their squat will be different. So some of us may be able to go all the way down here. Some of us may be up here, and that's okay. I want you to find a depth that feels good for you. Next up, we hold our squat and we abduct. This is gonna burn. Hold it low in 3, 2, 1. Now pulse into the band. Press into the band. Press. Now this is gonna burn. If needed, you can come out of it, shake it out, but try to hang on to it for as long as you can. Press into the band. This is really abducting. It's really gonna work the upper outer portion of your glute, known as the glute medius. I know it's burning, y'all. Fight through it. 10 more seconds, and then we immediately go squat to a calf raise, normal tempo. And 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, bring it up, squeeze the calves. So go down, pull yourself up, as much or as little as you want.
I'm saying let's go, you're saying maybe, let's find a disco, you're stuck at home being so lazy, hey. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Shake it out. Grab a drink if needed. 30-second round is next. Same exact exercises. We know what to do. Slow, controlled squat. Press into the band, heels and toes out. Let's go. Take it down for 3, 2, 1. Connect to the glutes. Drive it up for 3, 2, 1. Maintain tension in the band. Really drive up through the glutes. We hold it low and abduct in 3, 2, hold it low, pulse it out. Squat to a calf raise, normal tempo, rep it out.
Come on, let yourself be free, be the best that you can be. Come move your body, come move your body. Only settle for the best, live your life with no regrets. Come move your body, come move your body. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you go. I can see you buzzing like you can't say no. There's no fire without smoke.
Last 3, 2, and 1. The next tricep we will perform on the left side only. That is my weaker side, so that's what I'm going to be cueing. If you know your right side is weaker, do that side first. Here we go. Reverse lunge on the left side. Really connect to the left glute and left quad. So you're stepping back with the right, but the main focus is driving up through the left glute. So step back, try not to push off. With the right leg, really drive through the left. If you can, I want you to hover this right foot. You can also tap it, but I want you to control it. You're not pushing off with the right foot, you're driving up with the left. In 10 seconds, we hover our lunge and we abduct with the right leg. This one is going to be challenging. Hold it back in 3, 2, hold. Now I want you to hover this right foot and now we abduct. You're taking the right knee out, out, out. And while you do that, I want you to keep the left hip in place. So don't let it swing off to the side. Core's got to stay tight. Now, if this is too much, do a B stance just like this and abduct. Both sides are working. Your left leg is on fire. Right glute med is working. Come on. Almost there. 5 seconds, and then we have a static lunge to burn it out. In 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes down, just straight up and down. Again, try to use that back foot as little as possible. Think about driving up through the front. So feel that glute drive you up. Last 3, 2, and 1. I know that side is on fire, but we're doing it again. 30-second round, and then we'll match on the right. Here we go. Reverse lunge. 30 seconds, y'all. The time is cut in half. You can do this. Let's go. We hold and abduct in 3, 2, hover, right knee goes out.
You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Static lunge in 3, 2, foot goes down, straight down and up.
We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see her.
Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Shake it out. Other side is next. 60-second round on the right. We've got to match. Reverse lunge. Stabilize with the right. Now we step it back. Drive up through the right. So try to use this back foot as little as possible.
Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
Next up, we hold and we abduct in 3, 2, iso hold, now knee goes out. Keep that right hip still. It'll want to sway out to the side. So tighten up the core and then rep it out. Now, if needed, if this is too much, kickstand option. You're right here. This is where it starts to burn. You want 15 seconds, and then we end with static lunges. Take it to that static lunge in 3, 2, 1. Haha, left foot goes back. Rep it out. Try to use that back foot as little as possible. Really drive through the right glute. And if you're feeling it more in the quads, probably straight up and down. So if you want to feel a little bit more of the glutes, hinge the upper body forward. That'll create more engagement in the glute. Last 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, adjust your band if needed. Wow, 30-second round is next. Here we go. Step back with the left, right glute drives you up. Hold, and now we abduct. Core stays tight. Keep that hip as still as possible, your right hip. It'll want to sway out to the right. Exhale, engage the core. Hold on to that engagement as you breathe through it. Static lunge in 3, 2, and 1, 30 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, this next tricep is also unilateral. We'll be stabilizing with the left and then moving with the right. First up, squat to 2 abductions. So take it to a squat, shift the weight into the left leg. Don't let that hip sway too far, and then abduct straight to the side for 2 with the right. Ground through both, squat, drive it up, shift, 2 abductions on the right, straight out to the side. Use these handles to help stabilize. But your core, the front of the core needs to stay turned on in order to not let that hip sway out to the side. If the hip's swaying out to the side, we're not going to be feeling it in some great places. You may start to feel it in your low back. So really just control it, take it slower if needed. 45-degree kickbacks are next in 3, 2, and 1. Hinge it all the way forward. Now I want you to take your heel out, 45-degree position, pulse at the top, and then bring it down. So kick it back, pulse, bring it down. So instead of kicking back at a 6 o'clock, if you were standing on a clock at 6 o'clock, you're kicking back in between a 5 and a 4. So at a slight angle, and that'll really fire up upper outer portion of your glute med. So make that connection, core stays tight, squeeze upper outer glute, add that pulse. Doesn't matter how high your leg is going. If your band is really thick and heavy resistance, you may be only taking it back to right here. That is fine. Next up, we have a lunge to kick back in 3, 2, and 1. We take it back in our lunge, hinge forward, kick it back for 2, and then bring it up. So it's lunge, hinge, kick it, bring it in. Lunge, hinge and kick, bring it in. Lunge, hinge and kick, bring it in. This time you are kicking straight back. Last 3, 2, and 1. Both legs are working. That standing leg is on fire. The moving leg is working as well. 30-second round, then we take it to the other side. Here we go. Stabilize with the left. We squat. We abduct for 2. And then we just rinse and repeat. .45-degree kickbacks. Get set first, hinge it forward, kick it back at a slight angle, add the pulse at the top. Core stays tight. Try not to let the right hip sway open. It'll want to. Keep it square, keep it level. Reverse lunge to a kickback, 30 seconds. Let's go. Lunge, hinge, kick and pulse. Last 3, 2, and 1. Other side is next. Try to keep that band right above the knees. If it slides too far up, you're not going to feel it much. Stabilize with the right. Here we go. We squat, shift to the right, abduct with the left for 2. Squat, core stays tight, abduct for 2. .45-degree kickbacks are next. We'll get set first in 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back a little, hinge forward, take that left leg back at an angle, pulse at the top, feel that upper outer portion of your glute work, bring it down, core stays tight. So now we're kicking back, if we were on a clock, somewhere in between that 7 and 8 o'clock position. Reverse lunge to a kickback is next. Here we go. Lunge it, hinge it, kick it, then return. We lunge, we kick, Then we return. Add the pulse at the top. Lunge, kick and pulse, bring it back in. Lunge, hinge, kick and pulse, bring it back in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. As I've gotten more glowing during this workout, the band will have a tendency to slide up. We'll just roll with those punches. Here we go. Squat to 2 abductions. We squat, then we abduct. Kickbacks are next. Get set, 45, add a pulse. Reverse lunge to a kickback is next. Let's go. Lunge, kick and pulse. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up, our feet are going in the cradle. I'm gonna hit pause real quick. You can keep your suspension trainer at mid-length. I will be taking mine up just a hair. We begin with a hamstring curl, y'all. This final tricep is a burner, but at least we get to do it in a position where we are lying down. Adjust your band. When you're ready, big deep inhale, exhale, keep the core engaged, press through the heels, you're lifting off, you have space underneath your glutes. From here, you're going to curl it in and extend and then tap and lower. All right, we begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift off, press into the band as you curl, extend and control, lower down. Press off, press into the band as you go in, out, and lower. When you drive up, squeeze the glutes. To drive you up, hold the tension in the glutes. Now hamstrings are crying along with the glutes. Next up, we have bridges. We'll have to adjust our upper body slightly. In 3, 2, and 1. So scoot it on in just a little bit. Now we're going to drive it up, and as you drive up, press into the band, take it down for 3, 2, 1. Slow tempo up for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down for 3, 2, 1. And if you're feeling it too much of the hamstrings, just scoot a little bit more in, but you will feel this in your hamstrings due to the position of our feet on the suspension trainer. Control it. You got it. Control it on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Next up, we have iso bridge abductions. It will probably turn into a rest pause set for most of us. Hold at the top in 3, 2, and 1. Now we hold at the top, and we abduct into the band. Just press, press. If you have the door attachment handle, try not to let the feet rest on the door. You got this. Rest pause if needed. That means come out of it, take a few deep breaths, and get back up and join me when you're ready. You can do this. Up and out. Pulse up and out. Last 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, my whole body was shaking. 30-second round is next. We're not done. Hamstring curls, y'all. 30-second round. We're cutting the time in half. We can do this. This is it. Lift, curl, extend, and lower. Next up, slow bridges. And 3, 2, and 1. Scoot it on in just a little bit. Squeeze your glutes as you go up for 3, 2, 1. Lower, 3, 2, 1. We hold at the top in 3, 2, hold at the top, and now abduct out. Just pulse. I know it's burning. Come on, I'm right there with you. Whole body is shaking at the finish line. Come on, we got this. 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And make circles. Take those circles to the other side. Oh my goodness. And when you're ready, wow. Take off that band. Cross right ankle over left quad, draw it in. Wow. I was not expecting to get this sweaty outside. I mean, it's hot, it's the summer, but it's the morning, like super early morning. Ooh. So as the perspiration comes more about, if you're not wearing pants, that band's gonna slide up on you. So that's why I typically wear pants, but it was a little too hot out here today. Other side, if I didn't already say that. And let's show those hamstrings some love. So, wow. Dorsiflex at the ankle if you can, and just gently start to pulse it in. Breathe through it. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, hold. Grab a hold of the left calf with your right hand. Take your left hand to your left hip. I want you to keep that left hip on the ground, and then just slow rotation towards the right. Release. Let's do the other side. I will link some additional stretches below. Wow, if you want it. One specifically pull your hips. Highly recommend, but I'll list them below. And just take it up and over. Release, roll over onto one side, and then until you're all the way on your belly, and bring it up. Shift right and left, do what feels good. Hips square, and then bring it to a tabletop position before bringing the right leg forward. Keep a neutral low back, and take the left hand up and over. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, sink into it. And let's switch sides. Again, short stretch. I can make this stretching session as long as the workout longer. So if you find one stretch feels really good, feel free to hold it longer. Just hold it. You don't even have to hit pause. Just listen. Listen to the birds in the background if you can hear them. Big deep inhale. On the exhale, sink. Slowly come out of it. Let's make our way into a downward facing dog. So bring the knees up, hips go up and back, pedal out the heels right and left. Both heels off the ground, big deep inhale. On the exhale, drive the chest towards the quads. Wow, wow, wow. Walk the hands back. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, and you are done. Nice work today. As long as you tried your best, that's what matters most. Thank you so much for working out with me today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your love and support means the absolute world for me. I'll link all of my TRX workouts below if you want to do another one. I also have a 6-week program combining TRX workouts with dumbbell strength exercise workouts as well. Again, as long as you tried your best, that's what matters the most. Be sure to tag me in your posts and stories on IG at Larie Midkiff. I love to see them. And most importantly, have an amazing rest of the day. You rock.